Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how we can do the troubleshooting of Etherchannel or port channel issues in a network. So first of all, I'm going to show you the topology of this network. We have four access switches, S1, S2, S3 and S4, and they are interconnected via port channels. So first of all, what is a port channel or Etherchannel? As you know, Portchannel is a network feature that allows multiple physical network links to be combined into a single logical link, and that logical link is called portchannel or etherchannel, or sometimes we call it link aggregation. So we bundle two links together, and this will enhance the bandwidths, and also it will provide redundancy in the network. And there are two protocols like PAGP and LACP. And LACPD is the industry standard protocol and mostly used in the network. So to learn more about port channels or ether channels, you can refer to some networking books and get more information how we do the configuration. In this lab, all the switches are pre-configured with the ether channel configurations. Uh, Something you have to keep in mind when building this network, of course, maybe you're using the physical equipment or in packet tracer, maybe the interface IDs are not the same as what you will see in your environment. So when you are loading the configs, for example, for switch 1 here, you can see the configurations are provided to you and you have to load it. So please be careful to change these interface IDs based on your environment. So for example, if switch 1 is here in this topology, it shows gigabit 01 and 02. But here, as you can see in this configuration, it is fast Ethernet. Maybe in your environment is something else. So when you are building your topology, please, and before loading these configs onto the switches, please change the interface IDs, otherwise it will not work. So these networks actually is pre-configured. We just have to do the troubleshooting. So some port channels are not up in the up state, so we have to do the troubleshooting using the appropriate commands to find the issue and resolve the issue. So you should be familiar with how to configure the port channel, which commands you need to use, and also which modes um, we have for LACP. For example, for LACP, you know that the port channel on one side can be active, or the other side is passive, or active active. You cannot have passive passive. Or for PAGP, we have auto or desirable. Uh, Actually, because the goal of this lab is do the troubleshooting, I'm just jump into the troubleshooting directly. So in this lab, you can see uh, we have four switches. I'm gonna turn on the switches and I will check the port channel status. We have port channel 1 between switch 1 and switch 3. We have port channel 3 uh, between switch 1 and switch 2. We have port channel 2 between switch 2 and switch 4. Switch 2 and 3, we have port channel 6. And port channel 5 between switch 1 and switch 4. So we have 6 port channels. It means we have combined these two links, which goes from each switch to the other one, and we have created one port channels. And these switches are pre-configured with port channel configuration. Just we have to check and verify if the port channels are up. So I'm gonna connect to the switches and I will do the verifications. Switch 2, switch 3, and switch 4. So I'm just waiting for my switches to boot up. Okay, first I start with switch 1. Uh, Sometimes for port channel, we call it port channel or Etherchannel, and there are two commands, show port channel summary or show Etherchannel summary, depending on what kind of iOS you're using. Sometimes this command is different, but the output is the same. So here on switch 1, I issue the command show Etherchannel summary. So it shows me the status of the Ether channels. So when you see D here, D is up. Actually, the port channel or Ether channels function in layer 2 or layer 3. If it is R, it shows layer 3. If it is showing S, it is layer 2. Now we have layer 2 Ether channels here. We have layer 2, but the status is down. This is a down status. And if we can see P, when we see P means it is the port is in the Ether channel. So these two, port channel 3 and 5, we don't have any issues. This is 5 and this one is 3. So the one which is going to switch 4 and switch 2 is okay, but the one which is going to switch 3 is shows down. So we have to investigate. As you know, the protocol mode is LACP. So I'm running the command show run int po1 and show run int gig 00. So I can see that the mode is active 01. The mode is also active, so it is LACP. The configuration on both sides should be the same. Whatever configuration you do for the port channel on switch 1, it should be the same on switch 3. So because the issue now is port channel 1 and port channel 1 is between switch 1 and switch 3, I go directly to switch 3, show Ether channel summary. So Ether channel summary, the first thing I notice that the mode is PAGP. We cannot have PAGP in one side, port aggregation protocol, and LACP, link aggregation control protocol. We cannot have two different modes, Ether channel modes. So that is the issue. So let's see, show run int for channel 1 and show run int. Now I go to the interfaces that are participating in this port channel gig 00. So as you can see, the channel group mode is desirable. That needs to be changed. I check for 1, it is the same. So I go conf t int gig 00. I just have to know channel group mode desirable, and I have to change it to active or passive, because for LACP the mode on each side it should be either active or passive. I put here active. I'll do the same for 01, 00 and 01. No channel group 1 mode desirable, and I put it as auto. Sorry, active. Show run int gig 00. As we can see, I think 00 didn't accept the command. I have to go int gig 01 and channel group 1 mode active. Show run int gig 01, yeah, and 00 active. Sims conf t int gig 00 channel group 1 mode active. Do show run int gig 00. Okay, now it is, I can see the configuration. So again, show run int 10 and 00. Now let's look at the Etherchannel summary. Okay, now you can see that the port channel 1 is up and both links are participating in the channel. If you go to switch 1, show Etherchannel summary, as you can see that all 3 port channels are up now. Port channel 1, 2, and 3. So switch 1, we don't have any issues. But when we check switch 3, we saw that port channel 4 and port channel 6, port channel 4, which is this port channel, and port channel 6, which is this port channel going to switch 2, they are down. They are down, and of course the mode is PAGP. Now I'm going to, for doing the troubleshooting, I'm going to the other side of each link. For example, let's go to port channel 4. Let's go to switch 4. Show Etherchannel summary. Okay, now the first thing that you notice, it is LACP again and is PAGP. So show run int gig. I go to the interfaces 010. Okay, so we can see that I have to go to int gig 10, no channel group. Now this one is 4, port channel 4, mode desirable, and I just change it to auto. Change it to active for LACP. I'll do the same for 1, no channel group 4, mode desirable, and I have to change it to active. Now show run int gig 10. 10 is still, let me see, 10 is not showing auto, but 11 is showing active. 10 it's not showing. So again, conf t int gig 10 channel group 4 mode active. 11 is showing active, 10 is showing active, and now show Etherchannel summary. Okay, so we changed the mode to LACP and now it is up. If I go to switch 4 and check, show Etherchannel summary, and you can see that now all 3 and switch 4 is up. Port channel 4 is up. Now still we have issues with port channel 6. Probably it should be the same if I go to switch 2 and show Etherchannel summary, so that you can see port channel 6 is LACP, but here again we have PAGP. So conft int gig. So I have to go to the interfaces 0, 2 and 0, 3. First look at the inter configurations. Show run int gig 0, 2. As you can see, it's desirable. 0, 3 is desirable, so I have to change it. Int gig 0, 2, no channel group. So which channel group? Channel group is here. Channel group is 6. Channel group 6, mode desirable, and channel group 6, mode active. I'll do the same for 0, 3. No channel group desirable, and channel group 4, sorry, channel group, made a mistake. No channel group, channel group 6. Always I have to check gig 0, 2. Okay, 0, 2 is not showing active. Okay, so conft int gig 0, 2 and channel group 6 mode active. Show run in 0, 2. So 0, 2 is showing active, 0, 3 is showing active, and show Etherchannel summary. And right now you can see that it is up. If I go to the other side, switch 2, it should be up. Show Etherchannel summary, and you can see that all interfaces are up. Switch 4 up, switch 3 up, switch 2 up, switch 1 up. Just show Etherchannel summary. I'll issue the command. There's a typo. I issued the command on all the switches. Switch 1 all are up, switch 2 all in switch port channels are up, switch 3 are up, and switch 4 are up. So in conclusion, we saw that if these ports have different the ports that we have aggregated in one side, or we have put in port channel in one side, they have different configurations from the ports on the opposite side. The port channel will not come up. That is the issue. So when you are using the port channel, both sides should have the same mode, LACP or PAGP. Also the configuration of ports, like if these ports are in access mode, the other side should be also in access, or if they are in trunk mode, they should be other side in trunk mode. So we cannot have different configurations on both sides of the port channel. And that concludes this troubleshooting lab for port channel. I hope it's been useful. Thank you very much.